Welcome back to another Her Nature reaction. Today we got the most generational rivalries in the animal kingdom. Now these videos are always fucking great, so like always, let's not waste any time. Just get right into this one, man. Hey, play, bitch.
Hey.
Okay, see, this is one thing that I never want to happen to me. Like, if I can stay as far away from baboons as I can for the rest of my life, I will do that.
Hey.
Bro, look at this.
What you want to do? What you want to do? Scared? I ain't never been scared. You soft good.
You know how much
Yo,
generational
hello?
hatred it takes to rather have an op alive and crippled than just dead and out the way? It's easy for us to forget, but for most animals, nature's a jihad from the jump, a gauntlet of grotesquerie, where if you die of old age, you're a spoiled minority. And with millions trying to survive at the same time, that can only lead to one thing.
Oh, I
beef.
saw it coming.
And whether due to competition,
Beef.
an underdog finally biting back, or just an animal choosing problems over peace,
That's
you're gonna see
insane.
that some animals have a genuine...
Bro, homie was pissed. Oh, I saw that one, dude. That turtle is racist. That turtle is racist.
Fighting back, or just an animal choosing
Look,
problems
look at him
over
again.
peace.
Ah,
You're gonna
he's
see that
pissed.
some
He's like,
animals
not
have
getting
a
away with that.
genuine
Look at
grudge
this.
sequence into their DNA. But two things rule.
Racist.
One, this is technically a remake of an older video, but as a rule of thumb, anything
Hey,
with
we
iPhone
probably
8
watched that
quality
one.
or Apple headphones for a mic should be disregarded. And two, while the facts and fades might be true, you're gonna hear me anthropomorphize animals a lot in this video and treat them like humans. But at the end of the day, animals are just playing the cards they were dealt and doing what comes naturally to survive.
Yeah,
that
man.
being said, hating
They
each
don't
other
really
with
got a
prejudice
choice,
laced
you know what I'm saying?
passion is what comes naturally to these two. Lions and hyenas might have a beef more infamous.
They kind of just get thrown in there and they're like, ah, shit, I gotta, like, fight this. I gotta, like, fight this snake. Ah, shit, there's an eagle. I gotta, like, not, this is a goat's perspective, by the way. I gotta, like, not get picked up and yeeted off a cliff by an eagle. Like, there's just so, like, depending on what you get born into, there's so many different things, you know what I'm saying?
And more on site than Tom and Jerry. It's one that involves spawn killing, Jujutsu Kaisen level jumping,
Oh my
calorie jacking,
God.
on both sides mind you, and the aforementioned handicapping. Lions and hyenas have generational beef that's been marinating for as long as they've been
fucked.
alive.
Yeah,
and
you're
it's all thanks to the
fucked,
power
buddy.
struggle between an overgrown Afro kitty and a maligned mongoose on steroids. In some places, lions sit at the top, and in others, the Serengeti laugh track's the dominant predator. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I don't have a bias, but there are no good guys or bad guys. Both are apex predators that start off life as pint-sized cubs just trying to survive the brutal RNG of life. Something I
True,
truly wish
very
on none of
true.
you. Lord of the Beast ain't a game you want to play, but maybe Beast Lord is. Beast
Lord
Lord,
of the
New
Beast is
Land,
crazy.
an animal-themed strategy mobile.
Okay, you did not just slip in a hashtag ad, motherfucker. Yeah, that ad was well played, though. Go play Beast Lord if you want to play a game.
Your Beast Lord story today. But if you're a lion cub, there's about a coin
Bruh.
flip chance your story ends before the first chapter, and the laugh happy Vice trap has a lot to do with it. And obviously, Vice very much versa. But what if I told you this feel-of-form family feud ain't even the worst beef lions have to deal with? You lose tough points when it takes 10 of you to
Oh
press
my
one
God,
of them.
dude, that's
nah,
crazy.
But the real roadblocks to this Panthers
Dude.
with. You lose
Homie came in, homie's getting fucked up. Absolutely fucked up. And look at other homie come in and start fucking up one of them.
tough points when it
Look at
takes
that.
10 of you to
Bitch
press
ass
one of them.
motherfucker.
Nah, but the real
Look, and they
roadblocks to
scattered.
this Panther's pursuit of happiness, the animal so vindictive, folks nicknamed it Black Death and Widowmaker. Cape Buffalo stand on business, and they'll
Yeah.
trap lions in trees for hours, and they'll even
That's what, Battle of Kruger, right? If you know, you know. I believe those were Cape Buffalo.
hidden
If you haven't watched Battle of Kruger, just look up Battle of Kruger, alright? It's gonna change everything. It's the craziest. It's like World War II, but for animals, okay? It's crazy.
person hunt the hunter. And with hers that can reach quadruple digits, they'll more than weaponize the power of friendship. Say what you will, I've never seen a hyena make a lion look like that. Not to mention they'll play keep away with a lion cub. And it's
Just got
all thanks
yeeted.
to mobbing. And mobbing's exactly what you see here, and it's fueled by the beef between a rogue stealth assassin build without
Yo, that jaguar was just getting murked the fuck out. At least I think it was a
the
jaguar.
bulk or squad advantage of lions and hyenas, and a highly intelligent, highly social tank of a primate. Divided, baboons are leopard lunch meat. United, and the leopard gets folded like an omelet. You know it's an iconic beef when the kids are involved, and both leopards and baboons will kidnap the young of
Dude,
each
that's
other.
so
With
crazy.
leopards, some say it's a chess play. Debate the baby's bigger, meatier parents. While baboons have enough foresight to cancel a cub before it can grow up into a problem. That's not the only theft they commit. Baboons are underrated predators
Just
that'll turn a gazelle
eating
baby
that
shower into a
motherfucker,
homicide
bro.
and a happy meal.
Yeah, thank
which
you
means
for
baboons
blurring
aren't
that, by
above
the way.
pocket picking other predators. Which makes it wild hypocritical that the same malice monkeys will ruin leopard hunts with an alarm call to warn their prey. It takes a special level of hatred.
Yo, that's fucking funny, bro. That is funny, okay? I don't care what you say. That is funny.
red block a predator on the hunt. It's like how we used to think humpback whales were the guardians of the sea for saving other animals from killer whales. Whole time it's an ancestrally traumatized cetacean going out of its way to interfere with orca hunts to make sure the zebras go home hungry.
Yeah, that's
See,
gas.
the whale killers will often murk baby whales, and the humpback hood does not let that slide.
Yeah, they're
and
over
it's not
that
just
shit.
on sight. Any sense is an invitation. One time a pair of spike-powered humpbacks sabotaged a group of orcas after a gray whale calf and proceeded to harass them for 6 hours straight. Seals, sunfish, and apparently even penguins have benefited from the beef. As the humpback motto states, no orca alive shall prosper. And that's on pod. It might seem like the leopard gets grief religiously in this beef. Just know when the lights shall prosper. And that's on pod. It might seem like the leopard gets grief religiously in this beef. Just know when the lights go out, it's a different story. In fact, it's the busted night vision and being the best tree climbing cat that makes it a bane to baboon. So I'd say it's pretty even. And if you're wondering what happened to him, he's fine. And the very next day, he was seen trying a trio of porcupine. So clearly his risk calculator was broken.
Yeah,
but at least baboons have
dumb.
numbers on their side against an athletically disrespectful feline.
Oh my god! Yo, we're going back. Yo, that was fucking nuts. I don't care.
Broken.
I don't care what you
baboons
say,
have numbers
bro.
on their side against an athletically
Look,
disrespectful
boom.
feline.
Bah!
Imagine
Got
having
his
problems
ass.
with the biggest cat on the planet and having to run that fade solo. The tiger's the death
I'm gonna
stroke
light
of
up
the
this
cat
other
world,
backward.
a walking census subtraction that'll take down gars, crocodiles, and tigers are on record eradicating elephants. They even dare go after bears, including the most homicidal one on the planet. The sloth bear's gotta be the most trigger happy of the bears, and it's all thanks to this thing I just made up called
Yeah, yo, hey, this is the thumbnail of our last Hood Nature video that we did. Wow, we picked a good picture. Yeah, this thing is fucking crazy, and it's because of where they grew up, right? They're in like, you live with, you got this thing in your area, you got local tigers in your area. Like, what do you even?
one on the planet. The
What
sloth
do you
bear's
even
gotta
do
be the
to
most
that?
trigger happy of the bears, and it's all thanks to this thing I just made up called the predator-prey paradox. Basically, it means you're infinitely more fornicated in the fortune department if a moose presses you than if a bear, because with predators, you gotta convince them you're worth the effort, but an animal that already gets hunted will turn you into a was before they take time to judge your intent.
That
Real
video
life
is
Baloo
so
often gets
crazy.
bodied by
That video is so crazy. I like, that guy doesn't know that moose is there, right? There's no way he knows that moose is there, because there's no way you're just calmly walking into your shed with a moose.
He gets
behind
hunted
you.
will turn you into a was before they take time to judge your intent. Real life Baloo often gets bodied by tigers.
If so, that
and
guy's
leopards.
composure, if that guy knew that moose was there and he's just casually going into there, his composure is insane. Absolutely
So
insane.
most of their diet is insects, and the same claws that help them break into termite apartments means they can't just climb from the smoke like some other bears. Which means what you got here is a high-strung insect eater with predator hardware. It's like a giant honey badger, and they're so unpredictable.
A
that
giant
folks
honey
actually
badger is
fear
crazy.
them more
Look at
than
him.
they do tigers. Not for no reason, because despite having a bigger population and a wider range, brown bears actually murk half the people this floppy-faced anxiety attack does.
Yeah.
You see, the thing with tigers, bears can make up to 5% of their diet, and they usually target cubs or moms with cubs. The tiger trauma runs so deep that since tigers have been known to imitate sandbar deer while hunting them, sloth bears got Pavloved into panicking at the sound of real deer. So what you got here is
Dude,
a beef
that's
between
crazy.
a predator and prey that opts for fight over flight. Sloth bears will square up to a tiger head on, and the sheer balls of facing them can intimidate inexperienced tigers that don't know any better. The ones that do prefer to catch them slipping at the termite mound, ambushing the sloth bear and going for its neck. Because once a slothy has to grapple with a giant house cat, it's up for him.
Yeah.
But even then, the equalizer of
shit.
Asia better come correct, and sloth bears instinctively go for the face, and even in a losing effort, the bear can cripple the tiger.
Oh my god, dude, those battles are fucking crazy. Low-key, I want to watch like some of those wild animal interactions, just uncut, just, dude, because that's nuts. That's insane, man.
Because once a slothy
That's crazier. Like, there's UFC, right? There's boxing. There's UFC. There's like medieval fighting with swords and shit, right? That's crazy. I don't care what you say. Like, that is crazy. All right, and then there's like fights between animal species, and that is like probably top of the list of like oh shit moments. You know what I
He
mean?
has to grapple with a giant house cat. It's up for him. But even then, the
Look at this.
equalizer of
Look at
Asia
this,
better
bro.
come correct, and
Look at this.
sloth
How
bears
is this not the
instinctively go
craziest
for
thing
the
you've ever
face,
seen?
and even in a losing effort.
Oh my god. Yo, you know what I fucking realized too? He always puts his thing here, and that's where I like my camera to be. I'll swap it over. We'll swap to the other side, but I feel like he's gonna... He moves it around a lot. He doesn't always have it here.
The bear can cripple the tiger, especially when it's a mother ready to die about her baby. And I was not kidding, put the aggressive bull cut in a higher weight class and lions would have the same problems. And like any great beef, both sides have a healthy level of respect and fear, where sloth bears usually avoid tigers, and tigers are generally wary of bears. Meanwhile, the next beef has one animal literally praying.
Look how ugly he is. And see, this is what I'm saying by he moves his camera a lot, bro. Stop moving your camera so much.
They don't run into each other. 2020 had a lot of headlines, so many that you probably forgot the murder hornet subplot. These were Asian.
Fuck no, I did not forget about these fucking things. These things were in my state, bruh. You think I forgot about these? Hell nah, son. Hell nah, bro. Look at that. Look at that size difference. Look at that, bro. Look, that's not a bug. That's not a bug, bro. That's not a bug. That thing. If that's a bug, then that thing ate fucking crack. Okay.
Giant hornets, and
I don't care. They're
are
massive.
pretty much black Air Force energy in the form of a bug. Their sting is sharp enough to poke through gear beekeepers normally wear.
Oh my
and
god.
Their finishing move literally involves decapitating their prey with their mandibles. In Japan, these homicide hornets knock off 30 to 50 people a year, and it's not just people getting put on shirts.
That's
they also
so
severely
insane.
bully bees, and unlike bees, they can sting multiple times, can
They
deliver
were
10 times the venom,
murking us
5
out.
times bigger, and are built like a tiny armored fighter jet.
They were murking all our honeybees out, bro, and robbing their honey. But wasn't like, I think it was honeybees. Some sort of bee was like they'd get a bunch of them on the bee, and then they'd all flap their wings and like overheat the motherfucker. That's crazy. All right, I don't know if that was to these. I think it might have just been the yellow jackets. I don't 100% remember, but I do remember hearing about them doing that, and that is fucking nuts.
That's how murder hornets can obliterate entire beehives. So when the Asian hornets started popping up in the US, people were understandably shook. And it was believed only one bug could stand up to the aerial assaults. The praying mantis is straight up oppressive. An ambush hunter that has lizards, frogs, fish, and even...
Yo, the praying mantis is probably top 3 coolest, like, animals, right? Like, dude, it's a small little bug that just murks out everything, bro.
The praying mantis is straight up oppressive. An ambush hunter that has lizards, frogs, fish, and even small birds on its body.
We have praying mantises around
wings,
here, too.
But they rarely fly, because in the world of fight or flight, they've been made their choice. And in 2020, a video would go viral of a mantis murking a hornet, going for brain like a sapio.
Sick,
in the wild,
bro.
It's a different story, and it's often hornets that get caught packing up praying mantises. They're arguably the only insect that can give 10% of the Furious 5 problems. But as you can see, a mantis won't miss a chance to settle the score, but who has the upper hand in this rivalry? Unfortunately, it might not be who you want. According to scientists, it's usually the mantis taking the L, so much that mantises are actually a well-documented source of food for the hornets. And while the god-fearing kung fu roaches get their
wait, what? Why is this one blue? Wait, so I just saw a pink one. Are praying mantises like different colors? Because this one's blue. The last one was pink that he showed. Obviously, there's green ones. Dude, that's sick. If they're all just changing different colors and shit. That's cool as fuck.
Pretty much everything.
And is it one species of praying mantis, or is it different species of praying mantis? Because like you see that sometimes in different animals where like it'll be the same species of animal, but like it has different colors to it. You know what I'm saying?
To go right for them to come out on top. But also, you peep out a Terminator termite ripped off its legs before eating it alive. Don't try and tell me this ain't personal. The sad truth is, this hornet was actually anesthetized.
Look, there's a gray one.
They literally had to nerf the hornet to gift wrap a W for the mantis. The mantis might not be the answer against a bunny.
Oh my god,
just
damn it if they don't give his brain, bro.
So do bees. Because honeybees have been known to swarm an offending hornet.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
They literally cook the wasp alive.
Yeah, yo, this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about, bro.
Both bees and mantises get their moments.
Sick, dude.
This is the first beef to have human intervention, but it's not like the next beef, which was 100% caused by humans.
Oh my god.
The heaviest snake on the planet is the green anaconda, and the second heaviest is currently slithering all over Florida. The Burmese python can measure nearly 20 feet long, weigh up to and over 200
this is
pounds,
a problem.
and kills anything from dogs.
So he's gonna talk about crocs and pythons? That's my guess.
To bobcats. Normally, you'd have to go to Southeast Asia to see them, but thanks to Florida's
along
with illegal pet releases.
This video, I've seen this video a couple times, dude. Their reaction is so fucking funny, bro. You hear everyone go, "Oh shit!"
Normally, you'd have to go to Southeast Asia to see them, but thanks to Florida's along with illegal pet releases, the same predator that puts the noose in nuisance is now a legitimate part of the population. They were first seen in the Everglades in 1979. Today, they're hundreds of thousands strong.
Oh yeah.
There's even a theory that in
my favorite one is fuck, what's his name? the Florida guy. He was on Rogan a couple times. He caught the biggest python ever recorded in Florida, I believe, and that motherfucker bit him in the arm, and like, dude, that's crazy. Python Cowboy, that motherfucker, dude, savage.
1992, Florida folded to Hurricane Andrew, which leveled a python breeding facility and allowed them all to escape. Today it's believed that for every one python that gets sighted, there's hundreds, if not up to 1,000, that don't.
Yeah.
With 30,000 sightings from
so
2008
many.
to 2010, safe to say Florida's officially finding out. The problem is, back in Burma, they have tigers and leopards to keep them in check, but here, there's only one animal that can hope to stop them. Alligators are a prehistoric assault weapon, and on the rare, they've been known to murk cougars and black bears. And as predators without prejudice, they'll also feed on...
yeah, if you can catch, to be fair, alligators, like, their tactic, bro, their meta of, like, the camping meta is broken, bro. Like, camping underwater, and, like, everything has to come get water. Everything has to drink water. So, you just sit there and wait. It's honestly a really broken meta. It low-key should be nerfed.
Smaller snakes
If we're being
like
honest.
the python. The problem is, once pythons get big enough, they'll eventually spin the block and cook gators.
Yeah.
So now what you got is a sledgehammer with teeth and a leather straitjacket in an arms race constantly trying to eat each other. And I'm still not doing the beef justice. When the Bane of Burma swallows an alligator, its body goes into overdrive. Its heart rate increases, organs like its heart, kidneys, and liver all get bigger, and its metabolism hits another gear. Not only can a python digest a whole alligator in only a week, if Dr. Steven Sikora of the University of Alabama is right, it actually takes less energy for them to down a gator than other options like rats or pigeons. I bet you think that's metal.
insane.
Wait till you hear what he pulls. Because pythons will actually read their victim's heart rate while squeezing them to death, so they know when to stop. Problem is, alligators can slow their heart rate all the way down to 2 to 3 beats a minute. This means the snake can end up calling it too soon and prematurely start swallowing the gator alive.
Yo, what? And the gator just thrashes, and then now it's over. It's a wrap for him, right?
Only for it to struggle hard enough to bust through the snake.
Dude, I knew it, bro. I fucking knew it. That is insane. Holy fuck, that's insane.
Like a messed up Jack-in-the-Box. Well, they both died, but nothing says beef more than if I'm going down, best believe death taking is 2 for 1.
Dude,
that's
that's
how ugly
nuts.
competition can get.
Oh,
And
bro,
the other
holy
side,
fuck, he's just
foxes and
dangling
owls
out.
have no love lost, and it's for the classic reason of them pretty much having the same growth.
Dude, that's my favorite animal right there. The fox, bro. The Arctic fox.
The other side, foxes and owls have no love lost, and it's for the classic reason of them pretty much having the same grocery list. Also, foxes will swipe owl chicks, and some owls, like the eagle owl, will murk them right back. But it's
Damn.
the snowy owl and the Arctic fox that run into each other the most, especially with the white Air Force building nests on the ground, and foxes being willing to steal from running to each other the most, especially with the white...
Alright. Arctic owls are dumb. They're officially in the dumb category for me. Why the fuck, as a bird, as an animal that can fucking fly and get up to heights, your whole advantage is I can get higher up than you. I can get to places that you cannot get to because I can fly. And you get rid of that whole advantage by building your fucking nest on the ground. This stupid fucking bird, low-key deserves everything. Why build a nest on the floor? That makes zero sense to me. As a bird building a nest on the floor, you deserve to get murked, in my opinion. That is dumb. Why would you do that? I don't understand that at all.
Murk them right back.
That is
but it's the snowy
idiotic.
owl and the Arctic.
I'm on the fox's side, bro. You building your nest on the ground? Imagine the fox like, bro. Like the bird's like, why are you attacking me? And the art's like, bro, you just on the ground. Like you just sitting there. You just sitting there asking to be murked out. And then you can complain like, why? Like,
Fox
dude,
that run into each other the most, especially with the white Air Force building nests on the ground, and foxes being willing to steal from anyone. Most of the time, though,
That's
it's a lot
insane.
of things, a lot of posturing, and a whole lot
Just
of
in front
holding
of
back.
polar
Whether
bears
it's an
is nuts.
owl-fox feud or a reptile dysfunction, most animal rivalries just start with them trying to put food on their plate. But what about a beef between animals working together? Octopus will straight up deck fish in the
Yeah,
face. According to
yeah.
science, it's a case of workplace assault.
Yeah.
Octopus and fish like groupers often team up to hunt, since the octopus can chase prey through coral crevices, and if the prey tries to do the race in open water, they get got by the grouper. You see 2 problems. 1, in a partnership, someone's bound to get shorted, and 2,
Yeah.
octopus are smart enough to hold grudges and just do stuff out of spite. An octopus named Truman decided he wasn't rocking with one of the researchers, so every time he'd see her, he'd give her the old siphon saltwater shower.
Yo, that's funny, bro. That the octopuses are funny. I don't care. The animals. There's certain animals that just do stuff for spite, and that is the funniest thing in the world. I think there's just animals that just like, you know what? Fuck you, bro. Like crows having like holding grudges and like teaching their their babies, hey, this motherfucker fucked with your grandpa, all right? And us as a bloodline, our family, we don't play that shit. All right, dude, that is funny. I don't care what you say. That is funny, all right?
Eventually, she would go off to college and then
That
come back
is
months
fucking
later to
funny.
visit. And at that point, Truman hadn't been on disrespectful timing in a minute. Yeah, that streak ended the moment he saw her, as he super soaked her on sight. So octopus that feel like they're getting cheated in a partnership are much more likely to get punchy. Sometimes they'll lash out just to keep the fish in line. And sometimes if an octopus got backdoored in the past, they'll just project it all over a new fish that didn't even do anything. And since octopus can hunt with several fish at a time, they'll even get petty and ban the offender from the entire hunting party for the aquatic crime of embezzlement. That's why one of the worst things to beef with is intelligence. That's coyotes, since ravens and coyotes often end up scavenging.
Dude, it's so crazy how, like, I talk about something and then he instantly pulls it up. It's how you know that I've been watching fucking Hood Nature for like 4 years, bruh. Like, I've seen all the videos, man.
Same scraps, especially when they belong to.
I got all these little memories and little seeds that he's like dropped into my head. You know what I'm saying? Of like little things that I'll just never forget.
Wolves, but of course the generational instigator, the Raven,
Yeah, here we
straight
go.
up snitch on coyotes trying to pinch off the wolf pack.
Yeah.
While Wiley's running for his life, what does the Raven do but fly directly over him like a helicopter during a
This shit
police
is
chase?
gas, bro.
Imagine getting violated by a wolf pack, all because a goth tweety put a hit out. Last thing you want to do is make enemies with an animal smart enough to do something.
Bye-bye to that
about
coyote.
it. Something a city in South Africa is learning the hard way.
Yo, look at that stadium.
Cape Town's currently being overrun by baboons.
Damn.
And like most things, it's our fault. Because no matter what you tell them, there's always going to be tours feeding panhandling primates. The only issue is baboon society runs on bullying, where dominant monkeys will basically steal the lunch money of lower ranks. Not
Yo,
only
that's
do baboons
crazy.
not fear humans, but because people kept feeding them, a lot of them see all humans as low ranks and treat them like it. And they've gotten OD disrespectful about it. Cape Town baboons have been known to raid free.
Yo, hell no, bro. Hell no. Hell no. You know what's fucked up? Is like, dude, oh my god, because you can't shoot them. Like, you don't want to kill them, right? You don't want to kill these animals. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They're like, it's not their fault. You know what I mean? It's our fault. So you can't kill them for it. But like, bro, part of me wants to like shoot them with like a BB gun or something. But that is worst case scenario. Because if you shoot them with something that doesn't kill them, they're going to fuck you up. They're going to royally fuck you up. So instantly, now I can't kill them, and I can't shoot them with something that's not going to kill them. So both of those are out. So now what do? I just hide in the fucking room? Like, what? While they ransack my kitchen, taking all my fruits and veggies? Like, the fuck, bro? They're taking my chips.
And you can even get carjacked by a whole
Dude,
troop.
that's insane.
Thanks to the Cape Nature Conservation Laws Amendment.
Just
It's
opens
illegal
the
to
door.
feed, poison, or kill the monkeys, meaning
Yeah.
these habitual line steppers are above the law.
Yeah,
In 2011,
literally.
a man went to court over shooting a baboon after he said 8 of them broke into his kitchen and started attacking him and his wife. But with thug monkeys also stealing crops, some people said it and started fighting back. And not only do the monkeys end up getting hurt or murked, it only makes the baboons lash out even harder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't shoot him, bruh. You can't fuck him up, cause this is a baboon. It's a fucking wild animal. The second you start doing it, fucking any sort of harm, instantly it's like, all right, this is a threat. What do we do with threat? We fucking neutralize threats. They're gonna start murking us out. This is worst case scenario, bro. This. I'm glad I'm not. I don't know where the fuck baboons are, but I'm glad I'm not there. Okay, holy shit, bro.
Only do the monkeys end up getting hurt or murked, it only makes the baboons lash out even. They started fighting back, and not only
this homie's going through shit, bro.
do the monkeys end up getting hurt.
He's so like, he's got to be incredibly drugged up, bro. There's no way.
Or murked. It only makes the baboons lash out even harder. That's not the dental of an animal you want problems with.
No.
At the end of the day, the baboons are just doing what comes naturally, and they wouldn't even have to be on time if you didn't go and build a city on their front lawn. Plus, a baboon can go through your trash can and find more nutrition in 30 seconds than it would in 6 hours of foraging, so we can't be mad at them for working smarter. All we can do is what every other animal
Dude, that's fucking real shit, man. That's real shit.
6 hours of foraging, so we can't be mad at them for working smarter.
Loki, what you do, this is what you do. This is what you do. This is what you do. I just solved it. I just solved it for him. All of their trash that isn't actual trash, that is scraps or anything, you gather it all up gather all the scraps and just feed the scraps to the monkeys. That's what you do. And now, and have a designated area away from everything so they know, and then boom, easy fix.
Smarter. All we can do is
It's not gonna fix anything, but
what every other animal in this video already does.
and
just
look,
find a
it'd
way
be
to deal with
impossible,
it,
but
even if
whatever.
It means a baboon takes your hood pass.
Oh my
That's what I'm
God.
doing for this video. Make sure you drink water, hug your mother. Father too. Yo,
That's
for real,
crazy.
stop trying these monkeys, man. I promise you won't like how that story ends.
Yeah,
I'ma
real
see y'all
shit.
in the
What is this? What the fuck is this?
next one.
Found a video? Damn, that's a wholesome ass ending. What a wholesome ending, bro. Damn, dude, what a good fucking video, man. What a good ending to it. I like that. Jesus. Yo, hey, if you're not subscribed to Hood Nature, make sure to go do that, man.